After the Second World War, which never ended, the Dome, Earth, 1946, Operation High Jump, discovery of the ice wall. 1955, almost 10 years later, Operation Deep Freeze, discovery of the firmament, what we call the dome. 1958, 3 years later, NASA founded, and then Satan means to deceive. NASA means to deceive as well. NASA means to deceive as well, which is NASA for what purpose? The firmament is the Van Allen belts with the whole radiation. Do you understand? Let's continue. 1959, 1 year later, Antarctica treaty established with military force. For what purpose? Guarding the firmament. You're not allowed to explore. 1962, 3 years later, Operation Fishbowl. Fishbowl like a dome. For what purpose? Nuking the firmament. High altitude nuclear bombs. Boom! And that's what they did to see if it has any effect to do something, to make a hole or something, but it's lots of radiation, so you can't. And then of course, because it didn't work out, 7 years later, 1969, Apollo 11 mission. For what purpose? Hoax to hide the firmament, a new fake cosmology fantasy to create this cosmology of the moon and Mars and space, to hide these events. I mean, to hide the reality, because they tried. They discovered. I mean, our new humanity, which is primitive after the reset. So after the Second World War, they say, "Hey, there's ice here. It's a wall. Hey, there's a firmament. We can't go further beyond. Hey, let's tell them that it's because of the radiation, with NASA. Hey, Antarctica Treaty, you're not allowed to go to explore because you're you're a common mortal. And let's nuke it. Let's see what happens." They could have created the Apollo mission before nuking it. No, first they nuked. They sent bombs. Boom! And nothing happens. And then, of course, you say, well, let's create the Apollo mission, all that stuff with NASA to say, hey, this is space, this is the moon, this is Mars, these are the planets, and that's it. And you shut up. So you see, and everything. Don't you just love? This is history, geography, and the most important, military geopolitics. With this, you see, so simple, so easy. You just show this to your neighbors, to your family, to your work colleagues, to your school colleagues, to your university colleagues, to everybody, and everybody shuts up. Don't you just love it when you have information to open your mind and be free? Because you shall know the truth, and the truth sets you free. And you say, oh, people don't have the time to read and to stuff because their society and their lifestyle is so and then you say, oh, you just tell someone, hey, do you have 5 seconds of your supreme occupied life? And you say, of course, look at this. And then everybody shuts up, or they go into depression mode and they go to drink coffee, drink beer or alcohol, and smoke and get depressed and pay debt. But at least you show them to them. You show this to them and they say, oh, and everybody respects you because they know that you know everything thanks to me. So, and I know everything thanks to others who are more intelligent than you and me. So yeah, you show this to people and you are super amazing, and people just lose 5 seconds of their life without having to read books and watch videos and say, man, life is so boring because I don't want to do this. I want to play video games and I want to drink beer and smoke and spend my time doing useless stuff with no purpose, and then moan and complain about everything. You see? Show this to people and everybody shuts up.